Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial on how to write a cover letter closing paragraph. In this YouTube video, you will find the necessary information for writing your final paragraph, including my top 5 closing examples. Now some of you might wonder, why make a complete video about the final paragraph of a cover letter? Well, the last paragraph is highly important because it's your last chance to make a favorable impression, hence be invited for a job interview. But what does it take to make a favorable impression? Let me summarize them for you. Refer to the attached resume. After that, briefly summarize your core message. Then, a thank you message. And at last, you close in a compelling way. First off, in the final paragraph you can start by referring to your attached resume and/or references if you have them. There are various ways of doing so. Let me show some examples. These phrases are grammatically correct, but the first 4 phrases are quite formal. For a more informal phrase, you can pick the last one that says, "You will find all attachments below." Now, I noticed that some cover letter examples use the phrase, "I have enclosed my resume." However, the verb enclose only makes sense in the context of an envelope you would use to send all your application documents in. Next up, you need to briefly summarize your core message and politely initiate an interview. Let me show you 5 different approaches. As for the first approach, you can end your cover letter by promising more information. For example, "I am interested to further discuss how my achievements at company X can translate to reach business objectives for company Y." Now you obviously need to change the words between brackets, but with such a closing statement, you certainly gain some curiosity and interest for an interview session. As for the second approach, you can end your cover letter with a promise of employee development. For instance, "I firmly believe that my experience in dynamic industries can assist and manage your digital team through the adaptive changes as stated in the vacancy description." In this example, you touch upon the rapidly changing business environment and your capabilities and confidence to deal with managerial challenges. This example can be used for team lead or managerial positions. As for the third approach, you can end your cover letter with a money-saving phrase. For example, "I welcome the opportunity to show you how I changed company X's ad copy and saved 10,000 of PPC advertising expenses in 2020. So if you have a similar money-saving achievement, you should definitely mention them in your cover letter. Topics on return on investment or ROE will quickly drag the reader's attention. Same goes for the fourth approach, where you can offer to boost their metrics. "I truly believe that my expertise would make me a valuable asset to your company. I am particularly excited about the opportunity to attract qualified traffic to website X and exemplify my experience that helped website Y increase traffic by 35% in 2020. Now you might wonder what metrics you could use, but let me give you an overview. In marketing, you can list your achievements in, for example, cost per click or cost per acquisition. If you apply for a position in human resources, you can focus on the absenteeism rate or overtime hours. If you apply for a sales job, you can focus on the lead to opportunity ratio or lead conversion ratio. For a job opportunity in logistics, you can focus on achievements in delivery time and transportation costs. And as a former IT specialist, you can focus on the number of tickets solved or average handle time. Now, as for the last approach, if you don't have any experience, you can end your cover letter with enthusiasm. For example, "I would be thrilled to learn more about the job position and show you how I can contribute to Company X's mission to deliver excellent customer service." Next up, you need to close in a compelling way. Pay attention to your tone of voice. Be polite, confident, and sincere. Make sure to thank the readers for their time and consideration, and avoid being pushy when it comes to a follow-up appointment. After that, you should come up with a professional closing salutation, like "kind regards," "best regards," or "sincerely." Yours sincerely is British, and Americans tend to reverse the order and write "sincerely yours." Nowadays, "sincerely" is a common and acceptable close for American cover letters. You can also write "yours faithfully," which can be used when the recipient is not addressed by name, like "dear sir" or "madam." It is a British usage, and "yours truly" is the American equivalent. Either way, some closing phrases you should really avoid. For example, I've seen people writing "yours," "take care," or even "cheers." And that's not the appropriate way for closing your business or formal letter. Okay, that's it for the theory. Next up, I'm going to write my top 5 closing examples. If it goes too fast, you can slow down the speed by clicking on the gear wheel or settings icon. Now that's it for the top 5 closing examples. If you want the examples in text format, then check out the link in the description. Next up, I want to emphasize on matching your cover letter and resume template. Make it look clean and professional, just like the template shown on your screen. These templates can be downloaded as a Word file, and if you are interested, check out the link in the description. Now, as for the last part of this video, I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave your message down in the comment section below. I will try to reply as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye!